Whoa. Hello. Sorry for the bright light. Welcome to Super Fast Tortoise. Yes. Going live at such an odd hour. But I got time to go live from now. I got like an hour-ish to be live. And as you can see through the thumbnail, I want to build a Ravnica cube. Now, I don't have the ways to get the cards for this cube, but I figured if I could build a dream cube, I can post it on Cube Cobra. Then eventually get the cards for the cube. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be neat. Yes. That light is bright. All right. Let's see. Let's maneuver things. Yes. How are things today? James, Cosmic, yo. Yo, how are you both? Just chilling like a villain. No, you type in Cosmic. Like this. Boop. That's enough. All right. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, awesome. Yep. Yay. You're welcome. I mean, it's there because not everybody's going to know your name, Stefan. And Cosmic YouTube name. So if you type it in and people are like, oh, I want to subscribe to that dude, I can. Neat. James is your middle name. So I want to design a Ravnican cube. Because one, if I completed a complete set of Ravnica like James Willis and I have talked about, it'd just be sitting in a binder. And it'd be neat to have all the cards from a Ravnica set, but not every card in a Ravnica set's super amazing. But cards throughout the entire Ravnica history meld together and work beautifully. So I was thinking, why not design a Ravnica cube? Yeah, Black Bulk is awesome. But so my idea is, instead of trying to collect a complete Ravnica block, why not design a Ravnica cube that expands between all blocks of Ravnica, taking out good cards. Not all cards for each mechanic is actually expensive. The most expensive things I think will be the shock lines. Like in a Ravnica cube, you wouldn't need Bob. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't need a conspiracy guy who costs a lot of money. The guy where you 2 mana, 2/1. The main of your upkeep, you look at the top card of your library and you lose life equal to its mana cost to put in your hand. You don't need that guy. But there's mechanics that I love, because that's the thing that's great about Ravnica. Ravnica has mechanics that are great to love. Like Graft is amazing. Then you got Evolve that works with things like that. So if I was thinking, if I built a cube around Ravnica, I can source some cards that are outside Ravnica that fit the themes. And I can make the themes of Ravnica more complete, more illustrious, and more in a cube environment. So if I want to play a Ravnican cube and play for the old flavors, for the old mechanics, I can. Like one of the best cards in Ravnica for Rakdos because they had the Hellbent ability where you discard cards and try to get 0 hand size. One of the best cards was Avatar Discord. But there are a couple other cards like the Avatar Discord that let you discard a creature card from your hand, so you can add other flavors. Yes, Guild. You have more uncommons and commons, of course, maybe a few bulk rares. Well, think about this. And I appreciate where you're going. Because this is a way to build a cube, build a set I love, expand on the themes and the playability of the set. Then I can chop out some of the cards I don't need. I mean, I do apparently plan on in the future getting the rare land cycle. And James gave me all the signets for the sets, which is amazing. But I can get the bounce lands, the guild gates. I don't know if I'll run the maze land, but the guild gates are pretty solid. But like in this version of the cube, I can run multiples of cards. Like say Coin and Oracle, I can run like 3 to 4. So I can create a flavored draft where the playability is not only superb, but the theme is what you're getting at. Because that's what makes Ravnica so great throughout each block is the themes. And between the first Ravnica City Guilds block and the last Return to Ravnica block, it's a return. Yeah, scratch that. Between all 3 blocks, all guilds were designed to intermesh with other guilds. So if I can cherry pick the fun cards that build good playable decks and mesh them into a cube would be amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me... Blah, blah, blah. Let me share a screen. Johnny! Afternoon. Sure. Like, for example, let's see I come here. Now, there are some cards worth picking up. Like Igris, Koss, Wojak, Veteran might be a good card to play. Have a couple of him. Probably get each guild mage for the flavor. Get a couple more Warcrafts, but in this kind of theme, I probably don't need privileged position in the cube because it costs a lot and it's not very interactive, right? So I can cut that out. But then I can probably play cards like Gaze of Gorgon right here and get a couple of those. Lurking Informant is a solid include. Get the lands. I can run cards like Otacron Worm or Autocrothon Worm. Demir Cut Purse, have a couple of those. Demir Doppelganger kind of thing. Vulture's Zombie for sure. I don't need tons of Glimpse because you don't need to work in the mill. But Mindless Smash, maybe. Cherry pick the cards that work good. That's fine. Pop in and out. Just have fun. But you understand what I'm getting at, though? Like, if I can build a good theme, a themed cube. Stop sharing. I'll bring back a... What do we get here? Oh. Oh my lord, give me a second. Is this it? All right. I'm back. Right? That makes sense. I hear you, Johnny. So, like, I go to the Dissension Guild. Like Grand Arbiter Augustine the Fourth is probably not the most amazing card to read. I mean, you could if you want, but like Momar Vig, totally run him. You know, Rakdos, the Defiler, for sure. Asperia, maybe not. But Azorius Guildmage, yeah. Rakdos Guildmage, run the Guildmages. Like I probably don't like I wouldn't have to run Devscape, but I would run Avatar Discord for sure. You know, you wouldn't need Master Biomancer when you can run like Brain instead. Minister Impetus, maybe. Ride Spikes, good include. Shielding Plaques, pretty decent. Let's get down here. You know, you see, you don't need all the cards in the set to make a fun set. Blah, blah. So I'm thinking we could probably have fun designing this cube. Like, Cytoplasm Manipulator is a fun card. Works in the theme. Like, I probably use a Void Sign, but don't need to run it when you got, like, cheaper counter spells. Because it's just a counter spell, but running cards like Hellhole Rats, they're cheap. You know? Like, you don't need to run Azorius Ploy to run a Fog effect when you can run Holy Day. But you got cards like Jagged Puppet you could run. Plaxcaster Frogling, pretty solid. You know? This is where Convoke came in. You know, so you could run cards like Azorius First Wing, which would be good in a multicolored set. You know, vegan, not that card. There's a vegan Hydropon card. I got to run Hobgoblin Rats just for fun. Quelling Oracles, Rakdos Six Bitters, pretty solid. Wrecking Ball, vegan Hydropon, solid choices. And I wouldn't have to run tutors like Infernal Tutor. You know, the kind of expensive cards don't need to be in the set if they're not important to the draft. But like cards like Satoplast Rukin, pretty solid. You know, you got Norwegian Sages. You can run him or choose to run another creature. He's a 6 mana 4/4 when you could probably run something better. But you can run cards just for the fun of it. Like Patega Viper doesn't deal with counters, so you don't have to run him. So I'm thinking, like, if I stick to like Simic and run like +1 counter themes, I just focus on cards from all the sets that run +1 counter themes. I mean, a good card in this case is Vegan Graft Mage. 3 mana Graft 2. And you pay 2 and you tap target creature with a +1 counter on it. Graft is good for sharing counters and controlling the board. Or you can run cards like Oxtrend Spider to help your gameplay experience to block flyers. You know, but you don't have to run side of a spawn Rochambeau because he's a 6 mana 6/6 that cares about your creatures gain trample, but you can run him. But why run him? Like, yeah, I could run him, or I could run Dinosaur, like the Vintmaw, the Savage Vintmaw. You know, but Helium Scored is pretty good. You know, run cards like Killsword Cultist. Ew. Pause. So we're talking about building a cube for Ravnica. So I'm like talking about like building a Ravnican cube because it's pretty solid. Like, because set collecting, I'm a player, right? I want to play the cards I have. Like if I had a Ravnica collection, I want to be able to play it, but I want to be able to play it and have fun and exist on the themes. There's plenty of cards out there that exist on the themes. Like for example, give me a second. After this, I'm gonna look up a card really quick. G. A card earlier that totally made sense. I'm trying to find it, so give me a second. So I could run a card like one with nothing for the Rakdos deck because it discards your hand. And like the Rakdos Hellbent deck, that's actually a good card. You know? You see what I'm saying? So if I can expand on the better parts of the card and expand on the sets and themes. Because you know what mechanic works really good with Hellbent in this set is also Dredge from Ravnica, but also what's it called? Also, give me a second. What's the name of the mechanic? Give me a second, and I'll share the screen. Scavenge. Scavenge is a good ability that mixes with Hellbent. So you can get 3 color options in this cube for draftability. So how are you doing, Pause? How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. James being awesome. So do you like this idea of me designing a cube? Because like in this kind of cube, like I can play a play set of this sliver head just so it's more pickable and usable. You know, like one of my favorite cards from this set that's a common. That's a common from this colors is Sluiceway Scorpion. Wait, no, hold on. I'm wrong. Drag Mangler is one of my favorite cards from this uncommon set. See, Drag Mangler has scavenge for 5, has haste for 3 mana, 3/3. You can run multiple of these, so they're pickable and they fit different themes, and other people get to use them. So you're not worried about curb stomping other deck strategies, but you're giving yourself better draftable options. Yay! Get out of work. Yeah, maybe like mutate a little more, but yeah, well, mutate does not fit the Ravnican flavor. You know, Ravnica altogether likes graveyards +1 counters and loves discarding a lot. Like, so let me give you an example why discarding is a Beheimer. Let's see. Give me a second and I'll show you. Nope, that's not it. Let me see. Back here. Nope, it's not here. Sorry, I'm looking for a specific thing. Okay. No, why can't I find it? Oh, you know what? Because I'm looking up the wrong set. That's also the wrong set. Not City of Guilds. What was I just thinking? Okay. La, 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 la. I'm having issues. Give me one more second. Here's there we go. That was a simpler. Yeah, so you got Blood Rush, where you get discard cards in your hand to give a creature a different ability. So that can work with John the colors of Ravnica. It works with Gruul colors. It fits two different themes with discarding, and it's one of the major themes in Ravnica. Then you got Dredge that helps you get stuff in the graveyard, and you have Scavenge. So there's different ways to theme things together. Yeah, well, because I'm trying to stick to the theme. I'm not trying to step out of Ravnica. I'm trying to rebuild nostalgia, but keep it all together. I pick up the Sword of Once and Future Full Art. Nice. I need to pick up one of those swords too, says James, for sure. So I plan on working on this. I know one of my biggest weaknesses for Ravnica will be building a good Zorius theme, but sticking towards the mechanics, I'm pretty sure I can find a way to work with that and stick to it. But I always try to make sure things work together. So Azorius might just be control. Yeah, see you when you get back, pause. But like, you see what I'm saying? This is just a brainstorming session. You know, just trying to get together. Let's see. Azorius doesn't really have a lot. Let's see. Uh, There's a Ravnica. Yeah. Look at Azorius set. Um, that's not what I'm looking for. Um, all right, here we go. So, like, here's the Zoria set. Zoria set is kind of a mixed color, so like I could probably find a different ability to run, like a good ability that would work in this set because Ravnica is supposed to be an enchantment set, believe it or not, the original set. Like I could run heroic to kind of fit in here, but also because it works because like several heroic cards work with +1 counters, but evolve for mono blue for green, like because it mixes green, so I can run different things. You see what I'm saying? Because like I don't have to run Dovin. I don't have to run emergency powers. I don't have to run Lavinia Azorius Renegade. But like I can run as Cynic Guild Mage, you know. Probably get a Zorb or two. But Deputy of Attention, you know. Get some good removal cards, some solid sauce cards. And I can find a good mechanic to kind of replace Addendum, because Addendum's got a weird ability. But like you can have fun build into different themes. Oh, okay. You're not talking to me, Prime. Hello, Prime. Prime. I see Prime. I see Prime. Prime, Prime, Prime. I sent Prime a link if he wants to just jump in. So far, those who've been watching, been listening to me and be quiet, looking for stuff, but talking about my thoughts on a cube. Do you like the idea of designing a whole cube for Ravnica? It'd be awesome, right? It'd be awesome. Yes, I think so. I can be crazy. All right. Well, sorry you got to take the truck to shop. Hope it's just a regular checkup, not nothing important like otherwise. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I like the idea of designing a cube. Oh, you sent cards Prime's way? Nice. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing people. Sorry, had a message I had to look at. But yeah, I think with this crazy idea, I think this could be a fun venture. Then after the vacation, when I'm watching the dogs, I can just brainstorm a cube as content. Yeah, cube junkies. Because this gives me not only an excuse to stream while I'm dog watching, but it doesn't require all my setup that I need, like my camera. You know, I can take my mic, I can take the laptop, my cord, and that's all I really need to stream from my brother-in-law's. So I can stream, and we can design a cube, give us something to do, gives us something to talk about because we are all amazing together. Together, we are all that stays amazing. Tortoise is repetitive. Um, And thank you guys for stepping in, liking the video, streaming. Oh, yeah. Little furry dog videos. Yep, near the, because we're leaving the 14th. So around the end of May, you'll start getting dog shorts, some doggo shorts for a bit. So I need to be able to keep myself active and thinking, going crazy, loving dogs. Those dogs, like for the first bit, they're like crazy excited for the first few days you're there, so you can get some really good shorts. They just get used to you, and they just kind of don't care about you until they decide they need to go to the restroom. Then they care, you know. Well, we should be able to do Wednesdays. The only time I won't be able to do a Wednesday, like I'll be able to stream from brother-in-law's house. When in Utah, we're gonna be skipping that stream. Because I don't think I can take my laptop to Utah. I don't know. Haven't got that far. So until otherwise said, for the week we're gone. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I'm looking up calendar. Pure May 14th. Yeah, so I'll be like the 17th of May. I think we'll be skipping, but the 24th and the 31st we should be good. Yes. So yeah, nothing too shabby. Yeah. Other than that, I just wanted to bring up because like you saw the icon. It took me an hour to design that thumbnail today. And like, well, an hour and a half because it's halfway through it. Like, from when I was almost done with the first time. Then I lost a lot of data because the system crashed because I had so many layers. So I had to bring it back up, start from halfway through it, and edit all the changes, which is simpler because I knew what I was going for the second time around. Put it together, and I'm like, this would be a good thing to start up a cube design video because I love designing cube, but I want to be able to build a skeleton structure of a Ravnica cube, add the different kind of cards I want, eventually pick them up, build the cube, and be able to play it. Then there would be a Ravnica themed cube. Yes. Dual Brain is live. Dual Brain. Yeah. But yeah. And I know. Talk to you guys later. Talk to you later, Prime. Yeah. Get your truck done. Yeah. So, designing a cube. Future goals. I think this is a good step towards content. Starting a dream. Get a good dream done. Because, like I think there's good Ravnica cards in list. Give me a second. I'm going to share the stream. Like, there's good Ravnica cards in my main cube, but not enough to make it a Ravnica style cube. This is a cube that's fun playing. It has a different draftability, but like, it's not a set cube. A set cube, you can break rules. Like, I won't have impact in the Ravnica cube. I'll have to build guidelines for the cube. Yes. But, I'm just zooming through the cube list to show you that there's not a lot of Ravnica cards. Like, there's some Ravnica cards, like, you got these cards, Absorb, Lord Magen, some cards in there that are from Ravnica, but not a lot. One of my favorite auras from Ravnica. Sphinx's Revelation. Like, I'll probably, like in the Ravnica cube, I won't run it to Fairy. I'll try to keep it more Ravnica. From Ravnica, not from Ravnica. From Theros, from Ravnica. Consuming Aberration is a good card. And then we could adjust it. You see what I'm saying? My main cube has Ravnica cards in it, but it's not a Ravnica cube. But like I can definitely design a really good Ravnica cube, keep it Ravnica flavored, and keep the most of it in a Ravnica set. See, Curling Oracle is my main cube, but like in the Ravnica cube, I'll probably run like 3 or 4 copies of it, so it's more draftable. Growth Spiral, Securus Follower probably won't make it in the cube because it's just a tech card. It's not a really solid card. It's not a really solid card for Ravnica. I probably won't run Nissa. Probably won't run Vidakan Heretic. But like Edric might run it. Kiora most likely would run this card because it's for more of the spark. Ravnica block. Could run Field Mystic. Could run Unexpected Assaults. Probably won't run a Prophet of Crewfix. Even though I have a copy. But, then I can add cards from 3 color flavors. Like I can run Broker's Ascendancy to add to the +1 counters and ban. Make it flavorful. Have fun with it. I think for there I am. So that is my take on the Ravnica cube. I think it'd be a fun cube to build in the future. The kind of grocer will take care of it. We'll build it together, just for fun. I just realized my beard's way off center. Yeah, because it looks like I'm going woo or whoosh. Yeah, that's fun. But like, I wish I saw a card. Give me a second. Trying to find a specific card I saw earlier. Was it Tempest? Hold on a second. Is that a Tempest or Weatherlight? How I was thinking of this card's from. checking. So it's saying it's not from Tempest. So let's try Weatherlight. Let's see. It's not showing what. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm just looking at one side. I don't know. All right. One more search because I want to show you this card because it's perfect for Ravnica. MTG Black Creature 4/4 sacrifice a creature. Very. I don't know. My lord, why does this gotta be hard? Why does this gotta be hard? So there's this card I'm trying to look for. It costs a generic and 2 black. It's a 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, you sacrifice a creature or you bury it. It's the card I'm trying to figure out because it'd be perfect for this cube. You sacrifice a creature card or bury it. Let me redefine my search. You know what I'm saying? Gotta redefine my search. I want to show. Oh, I need a copy of Abyssal Persecutor. Yeah. All right. That's not what I'm looking for, though. Why is this card? No. No. All right. I'm having a hard time finding this card. Let's see. I have an idea. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Okay, so what's the set with a flag in it? The 4/4. What's the set with the flag? Alliances? Let's see. All right. Well, I'm not seeing alliances either. But as a set with a flag in it. So 3. It was a rare. It's a 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, it's gonna kill me. I think you got your Hidden Horror is the name of the card. Yeah. Why didn't that show up? MTG Hidden. Oh, I misread the card. Huh. I misread the card. So let me show you. Because it's reprinted. When Hidden Horror comes into play, sacrifice it unless you discard a creature card. It's 3 mana 4/4, which is solid. Misread it, but still good because it's a 4/4 for 3 mana. Sacrifice a creature. Works with Dredge. Works with Dredge. Works with Scavenge when the creature's in the graveyard. It's on curve, a powerful spell. But I want to share this. I want to share the original screen. The original card, because the original card looks awesome. Look at that. Look at that artwork. That's why I read it wrong. Because here it says when Hidden Horror comes into play, choose and discard a creature card or bury Hidden Horror. Interesting. They changed the text on it. All right, so when Hidden Horror enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you discard a creature card. No, that's what I want. What did I miss? Oh, you have to discard a creature card or you sacrifice it. I'm so confused. When Hidden Horror comes to play, sacrifice and discard a creature card. No, that's exactly what I thought I read. My brain just went dyslexic on it for a bit. Yeah, I would go. As long as it fits the theme. Because Hidden Horror is good for your reanimate strategy, which you have in Golgori, and like you fits your what you call it? Your like Rakdos's Hellbent ability, so you get to fit so you can make more solid card choices. Make sense? Like build a Ravnica deck, use existing cards outside of Ravnica to enhance the draftability of the set. That makes sense? Because Hidden Horror is really solid. Like, I'd prefer the original art, but I'd get this art too if needed. So yeah, I would step out. Like, so I'll need to get like this. This is why this is the first episode to talk about things, parameters. Because hidden horror is good. Because like the reason why I like hidden horror as a card, um, as a card in the cube from outside of Ravnica, because it fits the theme. Because we already have. Give me a second, and I'll show you. Where'd you go? Here we go. So yeah, so as I'm talking, so hidden horror is basically another version of Avatar Discord. Avatar Discord comes into play. You sacrifice it unless you discard 2 cards. So it already fits the theme or it fits. You see what I'm saying? So, things like that. Finding things to get multiples in. Because I'll run like 3 Avatar Discords in this cube to run like 4 hidden horrors. Because they're all to thicken up that strategy, that synergy. Because it's amazing. I know it doesn't make sense in some cases. You're like, why would he want to take cards outside of Ravnica? Well, I want to make the set and draftability perfect to how I remember it and getting the themes. Like, I want more Ravnica cards in the block. Horror is creature specific, but so is Dredge for the most part. So is Scavenge. See, you're melding 2 different ideas. Scavenge is only on creatures. Dredge, I believe, is on mainly creatures. I don't think it's on non-creature spells. I think it's on creatures. So you're trying to fit in the themes. So if you have if you play a hidden horror and discard a Dredge card, next time you draw, you can mill yourself out to bring it back to the graveyard. Hence, if you have another hidden horror, you can play another hidden horror again. Or discard the said Dredge card again to get that ability. So you're getting little combo pieces that enhance what's already there. So I don't want to break the cube and be like, let's just shove in all the good stuff and make some powerful stuff that wouldn't exist outside Ravnica. I want to look for cards that Ravnica doesn't have multiple copies of to build upon thickness of the cube playability. Yeah. The guilds, the mechanics, yes. Because I want to take the existing Ravnica mechanics, because that's what you love about Ravnica. In Ravnica is the different mechanics, and you want to embrace it. You want to build it up. You want to make it a delicious plate of synergy. Yes. And I know like +1 counters don't work with graveyard mechanics as like a complete theme, but like you're going to make +1 counters pretty solid. You're going to run cards with +1 counters. All right? So like you could run a card like the green, oh, what's it called? This, because I don't want to get off screen. It's like in the monocolors is where you fit your different themes. The cards from, I can't remember what their name, and I don't have one right here. to be like, boom. Well, I thought I did, but I know I have one somewhere. But like the artifact creature from the artifact set that nice. Nice. Um I'm trying to remember the name of the creature type, but like they're like the Titans, but they're in the artifact set. Um Why am I thinking too hard on this when I know I have a copy of my main cube? Here we go. I thought I had one, a copy of my main cube, but I must have taken it out in favor of something more powerful. No, here we go. The Gearhawks. No, not that one. Like Virtus Gearhawk. Be good in this cube, right? +1 counters, put +1 counters on the creature, that kind of thing. Like it can make a little sweet draw combo with like if you have I don't think this one's in my cube. Nope. List. See if it's in here. The Green Gearhawk's a good combo piece to Fathom Mage right here. So, like, you play Fathom Mage, put the 4 counters on here, you draw 4 cards. Plus, it works with the +1 counter synergies and strategies. Oh, yeah, you can't see it. Right. So, you can run some creatures with Undying if you want for the theme. Like, I tried to stay away from completely different mechanics unless it served a purpose. Like, Undying is a good card or a good mechanic. Like unless like if the creature with Undying served a good mechanical theme to Ravnica, like let me see. I know there's a good card. Like you could run a card like Vorpede right here. And the +1 counter you put on it, take off the -1 counter, so you can get an infinite loop of how many times it comes back. What's going on? You got a message. Yeah, there you go. Message checked. And once again, that's the card I'm talking about. It's like if I were to run an Undying creature, it'd be something like this because it's a good stompy stomp creature that you can negate second ability come from. But like I don't want to get in the way of taking away from the +1 counter abilities. So like I said, like this is a 5/4 for 6. Once on the battlefield, if it's destroyed, it comes back to the -1 counter. Put a +1 counter on it. There you got ability. But I don't want to just put Undying in there just to have Undying because Undying's not flavorful to the set. But like +1 counters are a great strategy for Ravnica because they exist. Ooh-ha. Got something going on here. Yeah. All right. There you go. Since I'm beat by drafting, well, Cube is a good way to learn draft. Like a well-built cube, Johnny, is a good trainer for drafting because it's better than drafting. See, drafting, you're scraping from a pool of cards that go together and some that are just fluff, like cards that really don't matter and don't help deck building. Cube, a well-designed cube, is about focusing themes and synergies to go with each other and that interlace with different colors. So when you're drafting, you're getting nothing but good stuff, no fluff. Because you don't want fluff in your cube. If anything's fluff, it's because it's not in your colors. So when you're drafting a cube, you're getting all the good stuff to build a good deck. So it synergizes and works well together. Where drafting from packs, there's good synergies, there's good draft picks, but there's a lot of fluff in Magic packs that are not good. Cards are designed to be better in Commander, which are not always good in Limited. There are good cards that are good for Standard, but not always good for Limited. So you're always trying to get good cards from draft packs, and not all the cards you pull are going to be great. No duds. Yep, that's what James says. No dirt, no duds. Because when you're drafting, let me blow myself up. So when you're drafting in store or drafting in general, you're looking for bombs, removal, evasion, aggro, and you're trying to skip duds. I totally messed it up. You're looking for the BREAD acronym, not bombs. You're looking for bombs, removal, evasion, aggro, and you're trying to skip duds. That is your drafting format. In Cube, it's bombs, bombs, removal, evasion, aggro, and draw. Or mana fixing, all this good stuff. That's how it is. In Cube, you're only pulling good stuff, so you're looking for the best stuff. In Limited, you got trash cards you don't want to pick, so you're trying to evade those. That's where the bread mechanic separates in the two. Like another good way to think about it is a draft is a completely Wild West format. Everything goes, anything goes. Like in Cube, you usually have one-ofs, but you can design the cube to be however you want to be. But you usually have one-ofs, and everything is there to fit a theme, mix with a theme, or be with a theme. Think of Cube as a board game style of drafting, where all the cards are there for a reason and a purpose. Where in draft from a pack from the store, not everything's there for a purpose to fit your deck. Not everything there is going to fit your same strategy. Because in store packs, not all green cards are there to fit multiple strategies. Some green cards are there to fit one green strategy, while others are there to fit a completely other. Well, in Cube, the designer usually focuses green to fit in both two different strategies that are similar but different, but you can run both cards in both decks to have high synergy value. That's the best way I can explain it. Yes. I know Taurus is weird. Plus, we got awesome cat right here who wants to lick my hand, saying, "Oh, thank you for giving me attention." Yeah. This is Charlie. Yeah, she's a cutie. Give her some belly rubs. Belly rubs for the memes. Yeah. Belly rubs. Yeah. All right. That's enough kitty love. Enough Kitty love. She gets enough love. She tries to cuddle with me in bed, and I sleep at the edge of the bed. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to end the stream here. For those who've watched to the end, thank you for watching. You're amazing. Those for you rewatching, feel free to comment your input, ideas, cards that you'd want me to put in this cube, things that get you going and flowing. There'll definitely be a second version of this cube idea because I'm gonna have to work on a cube build, cube structure. I might go for the 540 design on this cube because I want to keep it more succinct but bigger than a small cube. Just for those who wanted to know the size of the cube I'm looking at building. Thank you for watching. You're amazing. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for being a part of the creep. And sayonara. 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 Derek, why are you saying sayonara so many times?
Alrighty then.